Now, today it's National Hugging Day. Clearly, that's an action that's been made all but redundant by pandemic rules. So much so that homemade hugging stations have been created across Europe and allowed for some relief. But health authorities around the world are warning about the risks of getting close to others and, of course, have been urging people to keep their distance. Well, speaking with us now is Sarvanez Superi, a clinical psychologist speaking to us from Sacramento in California. Thank you very much for your time. Look, so many of us, thousands of us, particularly if you live by yourself, we might have gone months without having any form of physical contact, let alone a hug. What kind of impact does that actually have on us?
Well, if you think about it, hugs and touch are actually a form of nourishment for us as human beings. So when we don't have it, we notice it and we really miss it. And touch helps release the bonding hormone, oxytocin, in our brain, which allows us to feel connected to people. And one of the benefits of that hormone is that it boosts our immune system and it also improves our mood by reducing our stress. So, of course, during such a stressful time like this, it's really hard not to be able to touch people.
Yeah, and of course, because we're told that's a dangerous thing to do. You know, we must keep our distance. That's part of the problem. Longer term, are there any situations where we've actually been able to measure what it's like when people don't touch each other? Or are we in a unique situation now?
Well, we are in a rather unique situation right now, and extended periods of not being able to touch lead to what we call touch starvation. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's that you're not getting that kind of physical contact that you need. And if you think about it, touch is one of the very first things that you feel when you come into the world. It's what you get to experience from your parents. So when we don't have it, we end up feeling ungrounded and lonely and ultimately lack a sense of peace.
Are there any, just briefly, sort of feel-good alternatives that we could be doing instead?
So, touch is one of our five senses. So, if we're not able to access that one, then we need to think about other senses that we can touch upon. So, that would be maybe you play music that is nostalgic to you, or perhaps you look through a photo album that takes you through a time where you've been connected to other people. Or you do exactly what we're doing right here, which is connect over video or by phone so that you can hear another person's voice. It's really about how we can try to make up what we're lacking right now.